So, what does Ramadan remind of you? Patience, empathy, humility? For a lot of people, it could be considered as only abstaining from food and drink for a specific period of time. However, it certainly achieves more than that, as it puts you in the shoes of people who live this reality every day. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. It's that time of the year again. We are so happy and excited to celebrate the most sacred month of the year, Ramadan, together. Ramadan is a month of reflection, patience, self-restraint, brotherhood, greatness, and much more. Now let's take a closer look at the month that cleanses the mind, body, and soul. Ramadan is the most blessed and rewarding month of the Islamic calendar. In the Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah Almighty reveals, Ramadan is a month in which the Quran was sent down as a guide for mankind, as a clear sign to show the right way and distinguish between right and wrong. During Ramadan, Muslims all around the world observe fasting from sunrise to sunset. While fasting cleanses our soul of sins, it also makes us stronger and improves our self-control, proving to be extremely beneficial for the spirit and character. Fasting also teaches us to be patient, which is extremely important in Islam. Increased self-control and patience increases our feelings of empathy towards those forced to go without food because of poverty, enabling self-reflection and growth in character. In the Quran, Allah Almighty declares that Allah loves the patient. Adding to this ayah, in the hadith of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he says, "Nobody can be given a blessing better and greater than patience." The two support the fact that patience is best taught through fasting. Throughout the rest of the year, we're all busy with our busy work, school, and friend schedules. Most of the time, we put our spiritual needs on the back burner and live focused on materialist, world-centered achievements. Luckily, we have the month of Ramadan to dedicate more time to our spirituality. During this month, we take food, drink, and other physical needs out of the picture in order to strengthen our connection with Allah, with more time spent reading the Quran, praying, and worshipping. Furthermore, there is a hadith that states that during the month of Ramadan, the gates of paradise are opened, the gates of hell are closed, the devils are put in chains. All of these are opportunities given to us to improve our relationship with Allah, which makes Ramadan the time to do so. In the light of all this information, we want to share a day of the life of a Muslim during Ramadan. Let's take a look at Ahmed's day. 4:30 a.m. With 45 minutes until Fajr, Ahmed wakes up and prays Tahajjud, which is also called the night prayer. After that, he helps prepare Sahur, which is a late night meal to eat before the start of the fast. Eating Sahur reduces thirst and appetite during the day. After he eats this light meal, he practices some zikr while he is waiting for Fajr. When the time comes, he prays Fajr and makes his dua to Allah. Then he goes back to his bed and sleeps for a couple of hours more. At 8 a.m., Ahmed wakes up and goes for his morning walk. After his walk, he sits on a bench and listens to the sound of wind, birds, and nature, feeling a sense of gratitude and peace with the gale that accompanies him on the bench. At 9:30 a.m., Ahmed comes back to home and sits down to study and finish some assignments. At 11:30 a.m., when he is done with studying, he waters his flowers, feeds his cat, and puts some cash to his donation box. After that, he read some pages from the Quran. His goal is to make a khatam of the Quran by the end of the Ramadan. That is to finish the complete reading of the Book of Allah. At 1 p.m., Ahmed takes a short midday nap. He knows that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, suggests that it was sunnah. At 2 p.m., after his nap, he gets up to make wudu to practice Surah prayer. After his prayer, he reads verses translated from the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, and thinks of reflecting the meaning of the verses to his life. At 3:30 p.m., Ahmed takes his little sister and spends some good time with her. They play games together and read some books with her. At 4:30 p.m., Ahmed joins a Zoom call with his friends where they talk about their days, Ramadan, and everything. Then they recite the Quran together. It's called Muqabala, in which people recite the Quran to each other. At 6 p.m., he prays Asr and performs dua to Allah Almighty. He knows that Ramadan is a month where Allah Almighty forgives the sins more than ever, so he asks for forgiveness for himself and for all the people around the world. And he also doesn't forget to pray for getting into his dream university. He helped his mother while she prepared for the iftar meal. Iftar is the name of the meal which Muslims break their fast with on sunset. Iftars are generally famous for being crowded with friends, neighbors, and relatives who are invited to enhance the feeling of brotherhood and generosity. Ahmad sets up the table and dresses up for guests because they invited their neighbors for iftar. At 7:30 p.m., Ahmed, his family, and neighbors are sitting down at the table, feeling grateful for all the food and thanking Allah for all. They talk nicely during the meal and plan to share their tomorrow's iftar with homeless people. After iftar, they prayed to Maghrib, evening prayer. At 9 p.m., it's tea time, where they sit down together and chat about their lives, world, news, and everything while they drink their tea. At 10 p.m., they performed Isha. After Isha, they prayed Tarawih, which is a special prayer that takes place during only Ramadan. At 11 p.m., Ahmed goes to his bed and read his book for 30 minutes. He got a big smile on his face with happiness of spending his day full of beauty and spirituality. This example was about how Ahmed spent a day during Ramadan, which is the goodwill season for Muslims. Ahmed's one day during Ramadan is what we ideally try to achieve with our busy schedules and pressing time during this pandemic. Though we did say ideal, it could be said that it's personal and everyone worships at their own pace. However, it is an important time to try and improve ourselves. We hope this example will be a light to you as you spend your beautiful Ramadan. May Allah accept our good deeds, our fasts, prayers, and forgive our sins. May Allah bless you and your families and accept all of your du'as. May Allah allow us to know the opportunity of Ramadan gift and spend it in the most beautiful way. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the videos we make, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also follow our Instagram, Visionaries. Link is in the description below.